Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm going to be explaining how to train and exercise once the gyms reopen. Hopefully, fingers crossed, soon. There's going to be a lot of changes in the gym, right? It's not going to be the same place that you left 3 months ago. Some of those changes I'm going to be talking about in this video, okay? So make sure you stick around to the end so you know some of the changes that are going to be happening in the gyms. Because the gyms have changed, we're going to have to change our training as well. So I'm going to give you 8 tips on how to do that, okay? If you are new or you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. That way you won't miss out on any videos like this one, all right? If you do enjoy it and you find it useful, then thumbs up would be great. If you have any other comments by the end of the video or any other questions, just whack them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can, okay? Once you've done that, let's get into today's video. Okay everyone, so tip number 1 is to reevaluate your goals, okay? What is motivating you to get into the gym, to go back to the gym now after 3 months, okay? I'm gonna use an example of someone that is trying to lose weight, okay? So 3 months ago, they were in the gym, they were trying to lose weight, and now they've been in lockdown, they've been in quarantine, they've had so much time to think about their nutrition. They've been able to hone in on it. It's given them like something to do. So they've been tracking food, they've been planning meals. They have just wanted to get outside because they're sick of being stuck indoors. So they've been getting out exercising more, moving more, and they've actually lost weight, okay? So now when they go back in the gym, they're gonna need some kind of different goal and motivation in mind. Obviously, if you enjoy it, that's great, but it's always good to have a goal. So you're gonna have to sit down now, either write down or just think of what is going to motivate you to get back in the gym. Why are you going there? Okay, comment down below on what your goal is going to be when you get back in the gym. Losing weight, so you're going to be getting stronger, getting bigger. Just let me know, post down below. Tip number 2, this one is just to take it easy, okay? Everyone's gonna be buzzing, all right, when the gym reopens. I like myself included. I'm gonna be bouncing off the walls. I just wanna get back in there straight away, get back to deadlifting, cleaning. However, let's not hurt ourselves, okay? Let's not get back in the gym, first session, try and lift up 100K barbell like you were doing 3 months ago and hurt yourself, all right? So for the first week, or maybe a couple of weeks, it's up to you. Start, especially with resistance training, really high reps. We're talking about 15 reps plus, okay, and a lower weight, just to get your body used to moving some weight around, getting the techniques of things right again, rather than just jumping straight in exactly where you were. Otherwise, you're gonna give yourself an injury. Tip number 3, this one's gonna save you some time, which is to try and go to the gym at an off-peak time, okay? This is because, and I don't know the exact amount of people we're gonna be allowed in the gym, but we're only gonna allow a certain amount, so people can actually stay 2 meters away from each other. We don't know the exact number yet. However, as soon as we hit that number, people are then going to start queuing outside. All right. So obviously, at a peak time when it's busy, there potentially is going to be queues outside the gym. I didn't think there'd be queues outside until I saw the queue at Primark, and everyone's queuing up to get some t-shirts for £2. But now, I think there may be some queues potentially. Okay, we're going to do our best to try and not have any queues, but to avoid you standing outside and not actually training, come to the gym if you can, obviously, at an off-peak time. Anytime during the day or a weekend would be great. Okay, tip number 4. This one is to continue home workouts, okay? We've all learned how to train in our houses. We've all learned that we can actually exercise in our houses, even when we didn't think we could. We didn't think we had enough space. And now, because we've had to, we've been training in our homes, all right? I'm not saying these should replace the gym. At the end of the day, the gym is always going to be the best place for you to exercise. However, say you go to the gym 3 times a week, you could have another 2 days of when you get in from work, quick 10-15 minute blast before you have something to eat of a home workout, either on the internet or just something you make up on the spot. It's going to add to your training and help you out in the long run. Okay, tip number 5 is don't waste time and plan your sessions, all right? This one, if there's only going to be 80, 100 people, let's say, allowed in the gym, then there's a good chance that they're going to put some kind of time cap on it, how long you're allowed to be in the gym. At the moment, this is totally unconfirmed, okay, but it's definitely an idea that's being thrown around, whether you're there for an hour, 2 hours, we don't know. But however long it is, or however long you're allowed in the gym, don't waste the time you have in there, okay? Plan your sessions out, know exactly what you're gonna do as soon as you walk in the door. So if they do put a time limit on it, then you know exactly what you're doing. If they don't, fantastic, you can just stay in there as long as you like. However, just bear that in mind, that that might be something you need to think about. Tip number 6 is to book classes as far in advance as possible. Reason for this is, I'm just speaking for our gym, but we used to have 30 people in a class. Now what we've done, and I can tell you this for a fact because I did it myself, is mapped out the entire studio so everyone has their own box and area to train in. So we're all staying apart from each other, myself as an instructor included. Okay, so because of this, to make sure everyone has enough room and has always got a good space around them, we can only fit a certain amount of people in the class. Okay, off the top of my head, it was about 13 or 14 boxes that we have mapped out. So that's the amount of people that we're going to be able to fit in our studio. Your gym may be different. If you have a massive gym or a massive studio, then it's going to be different. You're going to fit more people in. Okay, but for us, that's nearly halving it. So the classes are always popular. They're going to be quite busy anyway. So if you really keen on your classes, and that is why you go to the gym, then try and book them as far in advance as possible so that you don't miss out. Okay, tip number 7 is to use different equipment to reduce the risk to people. We have taken out some of the equipment so there's less things to touch for everyone, let's say myself included. Because of this, the equipment that you may want to use to do a certain exercise may no longer be there, or there may only be one. So for example, there may only be one type of a weight of a kettlebell that you need to use or want to use. So you're going to have to start adapting your training as well. So start looking at different ways to do the same exercise. I'm just going to take a shoulder press, for example. Whether you normally do that on a machine, perhaps you could do it with some kettlebells, a core bag, dumbbells, barbell. You know, there's so many different ways to do the same exercise. So just start thinking now what exercises you do quite a lot in the gym, what you enjoy doing, and just think of slightly different ways to do it to work around the equipment. And finally, tip number 8. This one is to bring hand sanitizer and to train safely. Okay, so the first one, the hand sanitizer, really that's just to stop you from toing and froing from one side of the gym. There is going to be cleaning stations everywhere. There's going to be all sorts of different cleaning products, hand sanitizer all over the gym. But just for ease and quickness, a bottle out your pocket, on your hands, back in. You don't have to move. You can just stay in the same place and crack on. Okay, so just for ease, hand sanitizer would be great. In terms of training safely, we want the gym to stay open. We don't want it to just open and shut straight away. We've done everything we can to try and minimize that and minimize the risk to people as well. Okay, but just by basically following the rules is as simple as training safely. Okay, we're going to be going around cleaning as much as we can. Also, you know, when you use a bit of equipment, quick wipe down. There's going to be cleaning stations everywhere. Quick wipe down before you use it. After you finish with it, we'll all stay safe, we'll all stay healthy. And that's it for today's video. Hopefully you found these tips helpful. If you did, like I said at the start, give it a thumbs up. And if you do have any other questions, just comment down below. But until the next time, guys, hopefully I'll see you in the gym soon. Take care.